Welcome to our class multiply function for today. Our problem is what is f times g times x. So fx is equals 2x plus 2, and gx or g of x is equals negative 5x. All right, remember this idea. If we had the function multiplication, you have function multiplication like this problem, the rule is is this one: f times g times x is equals f x times gx, g of x. So that's it. It's a very simple rule. It's not confused. It's not complicated. It's very simple rules. All right. So let me solve directly this first problem. Okay. Our first step is multiply here. Multiply f of x and g of x. Right, this is our first step. And then how? Just write here f times g, okay, times x, which is equals, like I told you, f of x times g of x. All right, now substitute here. Substitute with the problem here. Substitute the formula here. We will have fx. So I will do a step by step. F of x equals 2x plus 2, and then g of x, and g of x is equals negative 5x, right? So which is equals here is equals 2x plus 2. All right, 2x plus 2 times, it says the root, times negative 5x. All right, times negative 5x. Here, just multiply. Just multiply this, and then or apply. We have to multiply, but in this, let me apply some property here. Apply distributive property, okay? Let's apply distributive property. Okay, and then how apply the distributive property here? Just write 2x times negative 5x, right? Times negative plus 2 times negative 5x, right? Let's multiply. Now this is equals negative 10 here, 2 times negative 5 is negative 10 x to the second power, plus 2 times negative 5 is negative 10x. You simplify here, simplify. You simplify. This is will be equals, when you simplify, our answer is like negative 10x to the second power minus 10x. So that's our, this is our conclusion, negative 10x. All right. Okay, let me erase this problem, and then I will explain to you another one. So what is the same question? So problem B gonna be the same question, but it's with different data. Just write. I will write right here f of x will be equals negative 3x. Right, 3x. Next problem, gx will be equals, let me write 3x plus 2. 3x plus 2. Alright? Look at our data. So now solve our problem. How solve? So step by step, multiply. Remember, multiply f of x and g of x. Alright? And how? Just write here f times g of x. Okay? So this is equals f of x times g of x. Alright, now substitute here. You substitute as the next step, substitute the variables there. We will have equals here. Let's write equals right here. Let's write 3x negative 3x, right? Negative 3x, yeah, negative 3x, this one, times gx is 3x, yeah, plus 2, okay? 3x plus 2. Now apply here the distributive property. Just use right here distributive property. It's very simple. It's not difficult to solve this kind of problem. So now next step, you multiply here. We'll have use the distributive property. How? Just write negative 3x times 3x, right? Next step, plus negative 3x, this 3x, times 2, right? So now, multiply. All right, multiply those numbers. You multiply those numbers, we will have here the first step. 3 times 3 is 9. Negative times positive is negative. Negative 9x to the second power. X times x is equals to the second, is equals x to the second power. Then plus negative 3x times 2 is will be negative 36x. Alright? So simplify now. Simplify. Okay? Simplify. If we simplify our problem, this is negative 9x, right, minus 6x. Just take it out the parentheses. So this is another solution, another problem of multiplication of function. Right, let's do one more. One more, very simple. So the last problem is give the numbers. In this case, this example, f of x will be equals 5x plus 5. Plus 5, all right? Next, gx will be equals negative 2x. Negative 2x. Easy, right? So now, just the next step, multiply. Next step, multiply f of x and g of x, right? How multiply those numbers? So now simplify. So, or I mean, just write it f of f times g of x, okay, equals f of x times g of x, all right? So now substitute, remember, next, substitute the variables here. You substitute those numbers, we will have equals here, 5x plus 5, right, times negative 2x, right? Now use the distributive property. Distributive property. Use the distributive property. Use the distributive property. We will have a 5x times negative 2x plus 5 times negative 2x. All right? 2x. So now we will have here equals so now multiply, right? Multiply, right? Multiply here. So this is equals negative 10x squared, yeah, plus negative 10x, right? Negative 10x. Now we have to simplify here. X times, yes, it's fine. So now simplify. So how simplify it? So just take it out the parentheses and then that's it. X to the second power minus 10x. Alright, this is our conclusion. That's it. Multiply function, algebra 2. As I always I remember you discovered the power of the mathematics and least your infinity potential.